Hey oboes, so we're gonna go over the piece for the Golden Eagle audition now. And this is called the Ariette, and it is not a terribly fast piece, which is great. It looks like it might be kind of fast because there's a lot of ink, but it's an allegretto. And an allegretto is not really fast, but it's not really slow. And it's actually kind of like a ballet piece. So it's kind of a medium tempo. It's a little bit more than a moderato, but it's not super fast. So you don't have to play it very fast. The other thing that's important to notice is that it's in the key of G, which means you're going to be playing an F sharp, which is 1, 2, 3 first finger. You're also going to be playing E naturals and B naturals. So it's a little bit different from all the band music where we have B flats and E flats and A flats. All those are going to be natural. So this is going to be very similar to our C scale that we worked on, but we're going to add in that F sharp. Okay, so I'm going to play the piece for you just so you guys can hear kind of how it sounds, and then we'll go ahead and chunk it and work on different parts of it. Sorry. So it's got that little D sharp in there, or C sharp rather, I'm sorry. C sharp, which is that little circle key right here. So, as you guys know, I'm not an oboe player. I can play oboe. So, as you guys are honing your skills, much better than my skills, I would recommend putting in a little bit more of the articulations, a little bit more of the dynamics. And we'll kind of go over that as we chunk it. So let's look at the first musical idea, which is the first 3 measures. So the first 3 measures are going to go D, G, D, B natural, D, B natural, A, A. Let's do that together. 1, 2, ready. Let's add in the 4th measure to that, which is going to be another B natural and then a G. So start at the beginning and do the first 4 measures. 1, 2, ready, go. And that's the first 4 measures. Now, the next measure, or next musical idea, is the next 4 measures. So we're going to start on C, then go to E natural, then back to C, then A, G, F sharp, G, and then A, B, C, A, G. So let's try that, starting on measure 5. Let's try that again. Ready and go. Cool. Let's do the entire first 2 phrases together. So we're going to go all the way up through measure 8. 1, 2, ready? Feel okay? Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, and go. Okay, now let's look at the next 4 measures. Oh, they're exactly the same. What? So we already know half of the piece. The difference is you're going to want to play the first part of it louder and the second part of it softer. So when we play the second time, we're going to play a little bit softer. Which is hard. So I would recommend, you notice how in the piece, they kind of scratched out mezzo piano and wrote in mezzo forte, and then scratched out piano and wrote in mezzo piano. Do it like that. So play the first part louder, and then when you play the second part softer, what's important is that you're showing your auditioner, who's Miss Kostler, that you understand there's a difference in dynamics. So let's take it at the beginning. We're going to play the whole first 2 lines because it's the same thing twice. And we're going to play the first part louder, and then we're going to play the second one softer. So here we go. 1, 2, ready? You probably did that much better than me. I was having a lot of trouble getting soft. And I think part of my problem was I was pushing down on my reed too much. And I'm going to try it again. And this time I'm not going to push so hard on my reed. Let's do it again. Here we go. Loud at the beginning. So that time I felt like I didn't push so hard on my reed. It was a little easier to play soft. Cool. Now let's go on to the next line. So this is a 3rd line in the piece, measure 17. So we have this dotted 8/16 rhythm. So the rhythm in 17, if we're going to clap it, is going to go 1, 2, a 1, 2. 1, 1. 1, 2, a 1, 2, a 1. And then it's tied, that A, so we're not going to repeat that. So anytime you have a dotted 8/16, it's the number followed by the syllable a. And the number is going to be held a little bit longer. So it'll go like this. Okay, let's try that together. A little bit slower. 1, 2, ready? Pretty good? That rhythm is actually used a lot in the Stars and Stripes Forever. And if you think about that, sometimes you'll hear it at parades. They use that dotted 8/16 a lot in that. And it's kind of almost a faster Deck the Halls rhythm. So it's kind of like that too. So let's play that together at 17. Play that line again. 1, 2, ready? Okay, good. The next one, let's count line 25. This is the last line that you have to play. Here we go. Let's count it together. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Well, look at that. It's the same rhythm with a couple of different notes. Awesome. Let's do it. Starting at measure 25, last line that we need to play in the brackets. 1, 2, starting on C and go. Good. Now this is the tricky part where you've got to go from A to D, then you got to put that pinky down for the C sharp and make sure you still half hold. That for me is the tricky part. And I noticed when I was practicing this, I squeaked a lot. And remember, the second C in that measure is also a C sharp because it carries through. So it's A, D, C sharp, E, and then back to D. And for E, you've got to put on the octave key and take off the half hold and then back to the half hold for D. So those couple of measures can be really challenging. Let's just try the last 4 measures of the piece starting on the A. Nice and slow. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, let's do it again. Ready, go. A little bit better? All right, let's try that whole last line. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? All right, you want to try the whole thing? Let's try the whole thing. I think you can do it. Here we go. Let's try the whole thing. 1, 2, ready? Yeah, it's a lot of back pressure, a lot of air, a lot of fingering stuff. So here's the deal, guys. This video isn't meant for you to learn it in one session. It's meant for you to take it and use it to chunk out those little parts. So maybe for the first time you watch the video, you just work on those first 4 measures. Then the second time we work on the second 4 measures. Then the next time we work on the first 2 lines. And so you can rewind and keep working on the different stuff. And then by the end of it, you're going to be able to play it way better than me. And you're going to be awesome. And Although I might not be able to play it as well as you guys, using a school oboe, I can at least give you the fingerings and I can give you the tools to where you guys can be great. So please don't hesitate to email me, ask any questions you need to. I'm here to help you. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Bye.